Okay, so I decided to make a little making of video here. Maybe I can do this with one hand on a camera and one hand here. Okay, so I'm in PowerPoint and I haven't done much with a tablet. I used to do this all entirely by mouse, but now with the tablet I can do it a little bit easier. So I'm going to put this to 400%. This is the closest I can get on PowerPoint. And it's hard to do this on the phone. Okay, so he's got a little tattoo here. I'm gonna make it with my draw tool, so I have to go up here and press the draw tool here. And then I'm gonna go, sucks, but I'm gonna delete that. This is hard to do on a phone. And then it automatically goes back there, but I've been using this draw tool to make blood, so maybe I should do the blood. It's more freehand and more forgiving. So I'm going to go to a part on here that is blood, and I'm going to move the phone and maybe it'll be okay. And then I'm going to go here and I'm going to trace a little outline in this blood. It's going to look kind of weird for a second because it automatically just makes the biggest awkward line ever, but I go to shape fill and then no outline, shape fill, there's the blood. I'm going to keep doing this until I've gotten all the blood covered, just like I've done right here with these blood splatters. I'm going to try to match the color the best way I can and go here and I just keep working on the colors until I get a right color that's somewhere similar. But I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly like it or it's not going to be a new work of art. And then I'm going to, let's do some lines on his face. This I'm going to do with the regular tool because it's kind of hard to do with a pen. Once again, I'm going to go to 400% because that is as close as you can get with detail. And then, let's see, he's got a very distinctive nose. It kind of goes off to the left a little bit. But I'm going to go and start here. And sometimes it doesn't want to snap right. I'm going to abandon this line and start somewhere else. Okay, so start right there. I'm going to curve it just a little bit. I used to do this all by hand. Now I've got this handy dandy tablet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it black. And I'm going to thin it out a little bit because it doesn't need to be that definite of a line. I'm probably going to redo that line, but for the purposes of this video, I'll leave it there just as an example. It's a little bit too wide right there, so I'm going to redo that later. But this is basically what I do. I just keep going until I've built something. And sometimes I'll take the background picture and delete it just to see what it looks like so far. So, oh no, where did my scroll bar go? Frig. Anyways, well, here's what he's going to look like so far when I take away the background. I haven't done much of his face yet, because I try to wait for that to be last, but I've done some of his tattoos, and I've done some of the blood on the blanket. I like to do one step at a time, do the blood first, and then I did the shirt, and then I did his hair. Probably going to work more on his hair because there's kind of a, well, that's a curl right there. I'm going to gap it later. And then I'll do the rest as I go. That way, when I fill in the color, I can just do it all at once with a blanket. But that's my art so far. That's a little making of. Let me get my picture back in there because I'm going to need it. And then I got to save it every once in a while. But that's basically how I make my art, on PowerPoint with a lot of clicking, and every once in a while, if I need to freehand it, I'll use the pen. This Vaio Z laptop is fan-frickin-tastic for this, so maybe I'll get some free shit with that. But alright, that's how I make my art.